Hello YouTube fans, here again. A bit of a sloppy thank you to all my subs and a bit sloppy thank you to anyone who is watching me. But now I'm going to do a review and a bit of a rant. Why not? Why not? Now, I do remember a couple of months ago doing one of my favourite comedies. That's right, one of my favourite comedies of the 1980s. That being Revenge of the Nerds. Say that again. Revenge of the Nerds. I love Revenge of the Nerds. It's one of them films now where it's very unpredictably correct, meaning they wouldn't get away with these days. They wouldn't get away with. But that's what I like about it. It's a different era, different time. Now, I do know, I think in the early 2000s, could be right, could be wrong, I've heard rumours they were going to do a remake. That's right, they was going to do a remake of one of my favourite classics, that being Revenge of the Nerds. And I was thinking, oh no, oh no. But lucky enough, that was not to be. And when you think about it, they already did it. They already did it. In 1987, they did a remake of Revenge of the Nerds. Do you know what it was called? Do you know what it was called? Revenge of the Nerds 2. Nerds in Paradise. That's right, Nerds in Paradise. And when I first saw this, I thought, hey, this is pretty cool. All my favourite nerds are now going aboard, they're getting a suntan, your sex maniacs and so on. But when you think about it, this is just a fucking remake of number one. It's a remake of number one. Now, did you get that nerd with the glasses on? Really fucking nerdy. He comes back, another one with a funny laugh. Him. And you got a few new nerds on the way. You got a few other nerds from the original. The kid's not in it now, which I imagine that was probably all growing up when they did this one. Sad to say, my favourite actor who was his mate ain't in it, which sort of pissed me off. But he does make a small disappearance anyway. Cut the story short, he makes a disappearance. There's a scene where he's having a wet dream. He's got some girls with bikini tops on, and he comes in and tells them to wake the fuck up. And that's the only bit you do see him, and a little bit where he's not well and he's lying in bed, a bit like how I'm feeling. I was a bit ill. That's why my voice is a bit rusty today. And so on, right? And right, and so they go aboard, right? They've been offered to go aboard on this holiday. Everyone remembers the trailer of it, which sort of a love letter to Poltergeist 2. But in all fair said and done, I seen the what's Poltergeist fucking 2. Because it's like I said, it is a remake of number one. The only difference is they're not going to a college, not going to a boarding school. Instead, they're going aboard. Same fucking story. They go to this place. It's a shithole. That's a fucking word then. It's a shithole. Just like when they went to that house place in number one. Remember when they burnt the house down and they had to find somewhere to stay and it was a shithole? Same story. It's a shithole. The swimming pool. Look, the only thing you can see is a floating fucking turd. What sums this film up? There's a bit in it, right? There's a bit in it where you've got this fucking annoying music. I swear the music just drums in your head all the way through the fucking film. Da da da, da da da, ba ba ba, da da da, sha sha sha. Seriously, I'm not even exaggerating. That's what the music is all the way through the fucking film. It is one of the most annoying, irritating songs. I've just done that for about a couple of minutes. I've now got a spitting fucking headache. So imagine what that's like in the film. So you've got them, they're going aboard. The nerd with the glasses on, just like number one, finds a door, one of the pretty people, just like number fucking one. He falls for her, just like number fucking one. I swear it's a fucking remake, it's a Titan fucking copy. A little bits here and there, what a different, like they've gone aboard. You want to see a film that's done better, right? Because a lot of shit this film, when it was done better, because it had its own identity. And it was done where there was a board, which I think, funny enough, came out one day after this. Piece Academy 5. So again, Piece Academy 5, Juiced and Toll, did this a lot better than Revenge of the Nerds, Nerds in Paradise. It did it a lot better because everything is just similar to number fucking one. Everything is similar to number fucking one, right? So you got this lad who picks on him, just like number fucking one. And it's just the same story. It's like, why not just do a story straightforward, where the nerds go aboard, all shit happens to them, but then on the way, it's a different story, different beast. Rather than make it the same blooding story. You know what I mean? And this is something else. Unlike Revenge of the Nerds, the original, the classic, which was rated 18, had adult humour. You know, it was unpredictably correct. There's certain things now you wouldn't get away with saying, which I'm not going to say now, because if I say it in today's political correct era, people will be offended. People will be bloody offended. But in all realisticness, it's a different era, different time. But they made this one a bit handy pandy for my liking because they altered the rating, and it was a big mistake. It was a big mistake. Sensitive thoughts. Don't get it personal. I love all your films, from all the films you produced over the years. But it was a big chore. It was a bad chore to alter the rating. From the original, what was 18, you know, that day. We've got bus, to making it fucking Andy Panda 15 and trying to make it more for a longer audience, because Revenge of the Nerds wasn't a comedy for a longer audience. In my eyes, it was not for a longer audience. So they get arrested, the nerds, again, getting picked on, getting bullied on. But I do love one bit in it, right, where the fucking pity boy is giving our mate shit. You know, from the tasses, he's giving him shit. He says, what are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. You're just going to have to live with it. And I'm thinking, smack him, knock him out. And this is one bit I will give the film 1 point, just 1 point out of fucking kindness. Because our nerdy mate bangs him, rightly knocks the fucker out and knocks him out. But again, he gets to do. Just like the fucking first one. It just feels like the first one, only not as fucking dud. Because they push it out on it being an 18. You don't see any tits, you don't see any bust, just like number fucking 1. You do get a bit of a tease, they get our mate, the nerd's mate, and he's having a wet dream and they're standing on an island, right? To cut the story short, they get standing on a fucking island and he's having a wet dream, right? He's having a wet dream, got some dirts with martinis on, but you don't see any tits, you don't see any bust because they pussy out on the rating. You got our mate for making a farty appearance where he tells them to snap out of it. Stop fucking having a wet dream, get up, kick ass, which happy to say he does. So it's not one of them where I'm going to swear. I'm not going to F, I'm not going to Jeff, I'm not going to call it every name under the sun. I'm not going to do it because in my eyes, in my fucking eyes, I just feel that it was just a remake. If I want to see a better version of Revenge of the Nerds, I'll just go back to 1984 and watch the original classic, because the one in the second one, I felt they left it too late to make a second one. You know, this one, the original come out in the early 80s. This come out in what, 1987. It's not the same. They made a mistake not having our mate's nerdy mate, who I liked. He weren't in it. Okay, he makes a test appearance. Hippity fucking doo-dah. But it's the same fucking story. I do love the bit though. I love the bit where the nerd drives a fucking tank. And again, he knocks that fucker out. But again, it just feels like it's our day fucking through. Big word to me, that. But it does. It feels like it's our day fucking through. Like history's repeating itself. And I do, but the reason why I'm not ranting on this one, the reason why I'm not going swearing like a fucking knob, is because the third one, well, the second one is shit, but the third one is even fucking worse. It is fucking Avengers. Everything what the nerds went through in number 1, mates. The third one, when all the fucking dickheads that did some shit in number 1 come back, and they're more dicks in this than what they were in number 1. So it makes everything they went through and what they did to get their revenge. That's why the film was called Revenge of the Nerds. It makes it fucking pointless. And again, they push it out even more, make it even more a mild fucking rating. The fourth one, Nerds and the Wedding. Every sequel was shit. They were shit. So no, I'm not reviewing the other ones because there will be a rant, believe me. But Revenge of the Nerds, Nerds Goes to Paradise. It's not a dudding. It's not a dudding. If I want to see a classic from the 80s and I like comedies from that golden era, I'll just watch the original. Other than that, people, be smart, be safe. Hopefully this horrible cold, what I've got, will just pass away. And I'll be right as rain tomorrow. And who knows, you might see me dance into them. See you later.